Yo, what's going on, guys? KrispyFlakes here. Welcome to another episode of NBA Poeltl Wordle. And for today's video, man, as always, we have a goal. We have 8 guesses to guess the correct NBA player. So the way that I do it here on this channel, man, is that I do not use the silhouette until the final guess. And also, for every guess that I take, I will answer one of your guys' questions in the comment section below. So feel free, man, to leave a comment, and hopefully I get to it on the next video, right, man? Also, another thing we are going to be including for this one, I will listen to you guys in the comment section below and feedback on this. A lot of you guys say that it's annoying how I don't know 4th grade, geography. I don't know where places are. I'm always lost. If there was like a built-in GPS in my head, I would take it. Like Elon Musk, I will take that microchip, please. I'm always lost and I don't know where anything is. So on my screen over here, my other monitor, I do have a list of the divisions. Some people in the comments was like listening over there. So I'm going to be trying that out to see if it makes the go a little bit more better. But if you guys don't like me doing that, I will just work on my memory, I guess. I mean, I'm almost 30 and I don't got it nailed down now, man. I don't think I'm gonna do it the next day in 2 months or so. So yes, let's go ahead and get going on this. Starting with our first guess. Let's go with Tyrese Maxey. Tyrese Maxey, man. Dude's a beast. Tyrese Maxey. So, well, I know it's the Western Conference. So at least we got that going for us here, man. Okay, so my first question comes from Lane Corey. And Lane Corey says, question, thoughts on Tyrese Maxey? I absolutely love him. I think he is such a huge part of the 76ers success this season. I think without Tyrese Maxey this year and the development of him as a player, the Sixers, that team could have fell apart so quickly. If he didn't step up and keep this team afloat, obviously you got Joel Embiid too, but it was Tyrese Maxey needing to step up and he did it. Without him doing that, this team could have, performed so poorly. I know, Joel Embiid, especially the time that he missed, the team was already performing pretty poorly, but Tyrese allowed this team to stay afloat to the point where it was a destination. James Harden was like, yeah, I'll play there. This is a team that could definitely make a run in the playoffs and win a championship. And without Tyrese, I don't know if we're sitting here with that happening, right, man? So that's just my thoughts on that. Okay, so we don't have a guard. It means we're looking at a big guy in the Western Conference. Let's go with Sabonis. Let's go with Sabonis of the Sacramento Kings. All right. Okay. So we do have the West correct. The Pacific is no longer here, so I'm just going to delete it on my end here, man. So the Pacific is not the division that we are in. Okay. Forward/center. Where I think that's, I always mess the position part up. So the position indicates a partial match to the mysterious player position. Okay, so we had a center listed. So it's a forward that probably also plays small forward. Smaller than 6'11", older than 25, and number higher than 10. Okay, so let's go with smaller than 6'11". I'm thinking it's probably a small forward, man. I'm just trying to narrow it down, what team I actually want to go with in this case. All right, let's go with, oh man, let's go with Keldon Johnson. I don't know. I'm not great with numbers, man. My numbers knowledge is not great these days, but we're going to go with Keldon Johnson. And we have, okay. Interesting, man. So it's not the Southwest division. That means we're looking at the Northwest division. Did I answer? I've only answered one question, didn't I, man? Tyrese. Yeah, I think I owe you guys 2 questions. I owe you guys 2 questions now, okay? But taller than 6'6", age higher than 22. I should have got that. I should not vote on him for that case, but you can still try to knock out some other things by voting for, guys that don't meet the other criteria, right? Okay, so we have 2 questions to do here now, man. Okay, what do we got? Okay, here we go. We got a question from Fun Sims saying, do you think Detroit teams are trying to change the narrative that they are garbage by making these moves and changes? Okay, so I'm going to keep it related to the Detroit Pistons. The Detroit Pistons have always been built as a team that has taken guys that nobody else is really paying attention to or looking at and making them come together into something great, man. I just think that's how the Pistons are, that going back to 2004 Detroit Pistons, the diamonds in the rough type of guys. And yeah, obviously getting Cade helps because I don't think the Pistons planned on getting the #1 pick last season. But, beyond him, I mean, look at, Marvin Bagley. Marvin Bagley's been a huge W, man. I absolutely love what he's been doing. Taking the chance on Jeremy Grant, giving him a pretty solid contract and, 3 years at $60 million. At the time, it seemed overpaid, but now it's damn, that's a steal of a contract, right? So, yeah, that's just kind of my thoughts on that, I suppose. Yeah, man. So, like I said, 2 questions, because the other one, I think I did skip. Okay. This is a question from Roy saying, what are your thoughts on the Rockets' future and where do you see them landing in the West next season? So, looking at their Summer League roster, like that team was balling out, man. I mean, obviously you got like Jalen Green, who is going to be an all-star caliber player in the NBA for the foreseeable future. Kevin Porter, I think obviously there's like a fit there that has to really, really learn how to work. But, I look at the guys like Sengun, amazing. I look at Garuba and what he could be as a player, man. I really see him being, like a 6'8" mobile defense type of beast that can hopefully knock down some 3-point shots. You got Josh Christopher, who looks like just like maybe like a Drew Holiday type of grittiness to his style of playing everything. So yeah, I think their future is in a really good place, man. I think it's in a really good place. Okay, so let's go with so we're probably looking at like an older player here. I still can't tell what the position is. I still can't. So we're looking at a small forward, it looks like, right? That's what I'm getting at here. Oh, man. So what about Joe Ingles? Joe Ingles is about 6'8". He's a little up there in age. He plays for the Portland Trail Blazers. I think that's a good guess. We'll go with Joe Ingles, man. Joe Ingles. Okay. Oh, okay. So we have the West down. We already knew that. We know it's Northwest. It's not Portland, so it's not going to be them. Forward guard, 6'8". That helps. Higher than 34. Higher than age 34. Okay, so this is either going to be some player that is doing great, but isn't... No, man, because I'm... Denver, Minnesota. Okay, say Utah. I'm trying to think, like, who's on... I think I know. I think I know, man. I think I know. Okay. We have another guess here, man. We have another guess, okay? Or another question here, okay? I am like a trillion % sure on who this is. Okay. We have a question from Game Buckets, which kind of goes with my next guess. You guys will probably catch into it. He says, Crispy, what do you think about the Jazz and their playoff run chances? My thing about the Utah Jazz is that I recognize that they are a good team. I recognize that Donovan Mitchell turns up in the playoffs. I always question if it's ever going to be enough to win a championship, the ultimate goal, man. And, you can recognize that a team is great. You can recognize that a team has a good foundation, but you can also recognize that only one team can win a championship. And I know Rudy Gobert, especially himself, he calls out, NBA media and stuff saying that he's disrespected. I recognize that the type of Rudy Gobert, the player that he is dominant, man. Like defensively, just like, I mean, he's a great player. I just don't know if that style of player can be your second best player on a championship team. There's styles in the NBA of play that work better than others. And I don't think like Rudy Gobert being that defensive anchor, I think it's important to have defense in the middle and stuff like that, but that being your second best player on a Supermax contract, that kind of worries me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, man. So I think, as long as they commit to this duo of Mitchell and Rudy Gobert, they're going to be a good team. But to be great, it's going to be about the other surrounding pieces and having the cap space to, build around them in the correct way. So, yeah, man. So, that's going to leave for my final guess. I have no doubt, without a question in my mind, this is Rudy Gobert. Or, not Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gay, man. Rudy Gay. It's Rudy Gay. It's not Rudy Gay! It's not Rudy Gay! What? No, it had to be Rudy Gay. No. What does this mean? What does it mean that it's in the silhouette of the Utah Jazz? Okay, what's that mean, man? In case that the mystery player at one point played for this team, but currently does not. Ooh. Oh, this is really annoying me now. Oh my goodness. Okay, so next question. Kind of going through them here, man. Cooper says, who are my unbiased favorites for the championship? So, I'm not going to lie, like, Steph Curry's injury is not great, but if he's back for the playoffs, I think Curry's going to come back completely fine. I think that team with Clay and Draymond, they're all going to be heavily motivated. I think Steph Curry, if anything, if he comes back good and he's well rested, that's huge for them and everything, assuming that, like, his efficiency doesn't slip a little bit. So I do have the Warriors still making the finals. And for my other team in the Eastern Conference, I've been saying since the trade deadline, the Philadelphia 76ers. Now, I'm still cool like the Bucks making it. I still think that's possible, man. But the Miami Heat, obviously. But yeah, I have the Warriors winning it all this season, man. I do. I have the Warriors winning it all. Okay, so we are down to 3 teams. Is this our final guess? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're not on our final guess, man. So we got the OKC Thunder, Minnesota T-Wolves, and the Denver Nuggets. I once played for Utah. So the OKC Thunder, as far as I am aware, they don't really have any like old players on their team. Outside like Derek Favors, who did play for Utah, but he's taller than 6'8". So I don't think it's anybody on the OKC Thunder. Minnesota T-Wolves. I don't think they have any old heads. It has to be the Denver Nuggets. Who's on the Denver Nuggets that is an absolute old head that I'm not thinking of? Oh, I got it. Mother truckin' Jeff Green! Yeah! Woo-hoo! You're right, man. It's way more fun actually knowing the divisions, because then I'm not just like, my brain isn't doing chemistry. It's like, no, man, like I could just like actually think about the basketball aspect, not, 4th grade when my teacher kept me in recess for 3 weeks because I couldn't do the Jazz Capitals. Then I did it, and she just gave me an acceptable. I didn't give me an A. She gave me an acceptable. Accept these nuts. Okay, got them. That's all we got for this video, man. That was fun. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, my friends.